He's a comedy theorist, an award-winning musician, and he's desperately trying to hold his beautiful mind together. He's a living TikTok post that thinks that if he just does one more bad take on current events, he's finally gonna become famous. Will his guests keep him on track? Will he deservedly get canceled, or will this show crash and burn as he loses control once again? Welcome to Meltdown Island.
It's Dustin!
I know everything that Dustin is saying sounds totally delusional.
Dustin, where are you going? Just trust me!
Dustin, you slow down. Dustin.
Dustin, you're a goddamn Einstein.
Dustin's right. You're a certified genius.
I think that's a great idea, Mike.
Thank you, Dustin.
If you look up the word tempting in the dictionary, you will find a picture of Sean.
Looks like Jawa is stuck between a rock and a Sean place.
I think it's because Sean is very built and he's sexy as hell.
I'm going to sleep next to Sean Smith.
Nothing feels good when you're feeling bad. Nothing makes sense when you're feeling mad. Don't go around feeling sad, cause everybody's going around saying that you're crazy, that you're lazy, and you're unmotivating. To the people that surround you in society, they control you in your mind with anxiety. You gotta break free from that mindset. Break free, break free. Break free to explode. Break free to expose all of those emotional vulnerability and the complexities of your mind. And together we will find that the sun keeps shining on the other side. You know the sun keeps shining on the other side. The sun keeps shining on the other side of the rain cloud, of the storm clouds in your eyes, in your eyes. There's a place I know we can go and stay a while. Welcome to Meltdown Island. Welcome to Meltdown Island. To Meltdown, we can all meltdown together. Welcome to Meltdown Island. Meltdown Island. Meltdown Island.
Everyone, welcome to Meltdown Island, the #1 news source for things that I just learned. My name's Dustin Gardner, and joined with me always is the venerable
Sean Hanlon
with his boyish charm that only a little flip of the whip. I can't look. I love it too much. Hi, everyone. Welcome to the Meltdown Island, India's show you've ever seen today. I don't know what you go around watching all the time. Who am I, the watch police? Hi, I'm the watch police. What's
Hello.
this?
Hello, Officer Watch Police.
Hello, sexy lady. I love that hair, dude.
Why do I have to be a lady just because I've got short hair?
Oh, good point, JT.
Come
I
on,
forgot that we
buddy.
are also surfboarding.
Pull it together.
Pulling it together now, yeah. This beginning makes me giggle. Good, Crystal. Guess what? We are doing our job, which is what?
Making people giggle.
Being ourselves together. Thank you.
And making people giggle.
While we're also being ourselves together. Thank you.
He's a last word freak.
You are. How dare you?
Look at how he did it again. All right.
You act like we don't have a whole show where we both got to talk. This guy want to start stuff. Why you want to start stuff, y'all? Are you guys like my friend Sean and you want to start stuff too? Well, join me on DUSTiN's...
Want to be starting something. Go ahead, I'm sorry. I apologize for interrupting you.
No, you got my body grooving.
No, that's right. You say what you got to say. I'm working on a mock draft here.
A mock draft, not even a real draft.
No, it's practice. I'm practicing.
Oh, is this your cosplaying?
The fantasy football.
Yeah, he's everybody. My friend,
big draft tonight.
My friend Sean, he's in a cosplaying group where they sit around and they what do you guys do? You guys pick men, right?
Right.
You guys put a list of men on a board, and then you go, which man do I like the most?
Yeah.
And then you go,
which one do I think is going to get me the most points?
I have a position to fill.
Yeah.
Which man could insert himself into that position, causing you to be the best cosplayer coach you've ever seen, you guys.
Amen. Amen, brother. Amen.
Fantasy Football Draft League 2023.
2023.
Boom, 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 boom. Yeah, let's just do a catch up from last year, because last year, as we all know, I was hoping to become a millionaire.
Yeah.
And then purchase what I have called the 2023 Draft League, so that I could bring you what I consider my joy of making fun of my friends as they enjoy their hobbies. Now, does that make me a cruel person?
Yes.
I say no.
Well,
I say no, actually.
All right.
I say that makes me genuinely interested in what other people find interesting, because I find it newts in a good way, in a positive way, not in a bad way, but I do find them insane. I mean, look at he's wearing a wig, you guys. Sean?
You're first of all, you were like, because I have long hair, I have to be a girl, which
what?
is
whoa.
very,
now I feel like those are your words, not mine.
That's what you said, because
okay.
You said,
now I'm hearing it.
Who is this girl?
Oh, I do
earlier.
Remember that. I do remember that now.
Right?
But with that said, I did then go, we are surfboards on our what do you call skateboarders?
But now you're suggesting that because I'm wearing a wig, I'm weird, which...
No. Look at me. I got a blue wig on.
I don't know. It just felt a little phobic.
Come here, bud. Hey.
All right.
Hugs open.
All right, okay.
This is an open invitation to hug somebody around you.
All right.
Maybe you're walking out in public and somebody's walking by you and they maybe got some something on their face, and you're like, I would never hug a person with something on their face. But now you were inspired to, and then guess what? They're a billionaire.
They are.
And they give you money for touching you, touching me, touching nothing else. That rhymes with we. Now, Sean, welcome to Meltdown Island. We've done that part.
Welcome to... Yeah, we did that part. Check.
Thank you.
We're glad to have you. Welcome to the shores of Meltdown Island. What did you say? Did you explain what we're doing? Because the world's melting down around us. We come here to...
I did not go over any of that. Because you know why? When I introduced you, I started on a giggle train. I just got so tickled.
Well, we're all here gathered on the beach of Meltdown Island for our weekly meeting.
Talk about that.
So that we can try and deal with the world melting down around us.
Ooh, what a good co-host you are.
Sometimes it leads to us melting down.
That's happened before.
But this is a safe place to do so.
Safety in numbers. So right now what I'm doing is I'm reposting and sharing the show to bring more viewers and friends in, and
And right now I am doing a practice fantasy football draft, just to because I got the draft tonight. I want to be ready, right? I want to be ready. Makes sense.
You don't want to not be ready. You want to be ready. You don't want to not.
You'd be crazy not to be ready. And I think, all right, let's go with this guy.
Is any of them called ice caps?
What?
Are any of the players? Do you have any fun nicknames like polar ice caps melting?
Now I see what you did there.
See there? It's called a trans.
You tried to draw me away from what I was doing.
Yep, and then I hooked you with
and getting me back into the show by using one of my favorite things to talk about and melt down about, which this is one of those things where it could be like a smaller segment about climate change, because people search climate change.
Do they?
Yeah, they do.
Climate change. This week on Melting Down of the World, this island we call Earth, climate change with the very luscious locks of Sean, the handyman Hanlon. Go ahead.
Also breaking news, my building has a functioning elevator again. For the last several days.
Everybody pause on the climate bit. We're going to come back. We're going to go into some heart stuff right now.
There's just for the last 4 days, there have been no working elevators in my building, including in the parking garage. The good thing is...
Wait. You have a whole garage for parking, and they don't even have an elevator for you to go up and down.
There are 3 elevators associated with the building. Well, 4 counting the freight elevator.
Go ahead.
3, the 2 passenger elevators, main elevators, and then the elevator to the parking garage. And all 3 of those were down for the last 4 to 5 days.
Why did you continue to pay?
Here's the thing, though. Because it's a condo and Andy owns it. So she's got to pay the bank. Otherwise, they get annoyed.
And here's a question. How come I don't ever get to stay? Go ahead. I don't want to get derailed.
Yeah, no. Because that's what you do best, really. That's what you do best.
Crash into a train and it gets derailed.
So, but anyway, fortunately, Andy and I were up north this last week. We went.
This is terrifying.
It is terrifying. We went on a road trip of northern Michigan, across northern Michigan, the northern lower peninsula. Although we did get into the upper peninsula, we went to Sault Ste. Marie.
Now, is this the elevator of Michigan? Is that why? Is that the? How did we get here? What did you do? Say it again. Talk to me again. I was lost in a horrific smile.
Well, Andy and I took a long weekend. We went up to northern Michigan.
Your name looks like Andy right now with that wig on. That's what I like about it. In a good way, positive way.
Well, see, you don't. I mean, I don't know what kind of Andy you're talking about. Again, because you're
Raggedy Ann and Andy, the Raggedy Ann.
Who do I want to do this?
You were talking about now, buddy.
I got one.
Some would say that what you're doing right now is anti-pathetical,
What?
I
got one more.
It's either pathetical or anti-pathetical. So, Les Zadler popped in to say, "Oh my, how did I miss you guys? Are located in Michigan. Are you near Detroit? Dare I say, Les? We're currently right now downtown in Detroit. Currently,
technically midtown. We're
midtown of
the Arts Center.
Arts. You ever heard of what they call the Arts Center of Detroit? You're looking at them, bud. Wash out in
Welcome
blue.
To Meltdown.
I wish that I could get rid of my chubbiness there, and you could just see, you know what I mean? I'll do it in the editing, but for now, welcome, Les. Where you, Les? See that?
What?
Boy, oh boy.
All right, I made a pick. I don't know why I was thinking so much about it, because one of the last picks of the draft. I mean, it's such a deep league that the last couple picks are really nonsense. Oh, an A. I got an A on this one, though. Look, I got an A. So I think I'm ready. I feel like I'm ready. Well, I'm predicted by this, based on projections, to have the number 1 score in the league. So, I mean, this is great. So, anyway, Andy and I went on a trip to the Upper Peninsula. And you gotta look at this picture, though. This is a super nice picture. Bum, 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 bum. Andy had never been to Mackinac Island before.
Caw-caw!
I know, if you can believe that. She grew up in Michigan, never been to Mackinac
I
Island.
have never been to Mackinac Island.
But you didn't grow up in Michigan, you grew up in Ohio.
Touché.
Although until the war with Toledo,
near the Russell and Dusties.
the
Rusty and Dusty.
War with Toledo is when we got the Upper Peninsula and gave Toledo to Ohio.
I think it's pronounced Toledo.
But look, there's Andy, and we're on the shore, and there's the
Can I do this?
The Mighty Mac. What?
I just want to see that smile.
It's fine. But look at that, though.
It's not fine, Andy.
Oh boy.
I mean, you got a fine ass smile, but it's not fine that he would not allow the rest of us to bask in the warm sunlight of that smiley smile.
I want to point. Look at that. That's because it was a foggy day. It was.
Now you could have easily just
and
scrolled down to show us that, because I zoomed in already.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, you want to be all selfish.
Oh yeah, there it is.
You're like gold.
There's her smile.
My precious.
She got a great smile. No,
look at me, I'm Gollum, and I have a precious that no one Dustin's is allowed to look at.
I don't always think.
Do you hear yourself, though?
I don't always think of the most efficient way to do something, okay? I'm neurodivergent.
It's all right. I am, too, and I'm here to help you.
And we went to the locks, the Sioux locks. That's
Lock
us at
it
the
down,
locks.
bro. Look at you.
And there's Matt.
I like how you're locked into the photo, and she's not.
That was intentional. But look at this shot, this sequence on the bridge, huh? Ooh, oops, not that one.
Okay, this brings up a really good point, because whenever I go over a bridge, I get an instant anxiety, because I know me. I know I have eyeballs, and I know I enjoy looking around. I enjoy looking around and being in the now, observing what they call the universe around me. And so when I come up to one of them bridges, I always want to go, look how wonderfully big. And in my mind, I go off, I'm crashing. So in other words, I can't look. Can't come to a bridge and look. You will come to a bridge, you gotta go, I am driving. Beep, 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 beep. This is me driving, and I am doing an impression, but I'm not good at impressions, so don't hold it against me.
All right. So we went bike riding on the island. There's Andy riding her bike. And then, look at that guy. I'm the one taking the picture.
Look.
Pretty nice.
Somebody was enjoying doing picture time while his partner was going, don't.
And it's the Arch Rock. It's one of the features along the.
Stop it! That's a real thing.
The bike ride around the island.
And what? Giants built them rocks.
Really nice. I don't know exactly who. And this is like Andy being like the Little Mermaid, which is fun.
I'm gonna store that one away for later, folks. Come on, that's disgusting. I don't even enjoy that kind of joke.
That is uncalled for, buddy.
It is hilarious, though.
Is it though? Really?
I mean, it's funny.
I don't know.
I used to have a place in Russell. I did too. And one time I was also doing other things there. And then the government robbed me.
That is a tragic story.
Good afternoon, gentlemen and subscribers. Good afternoon to our Canadian correspondent,
hello.
Fire.
So Les is in Westland.
Les is in West, yo.
That's cool.
You know, Les in West.
Les from Westland.
Let's try it again.
West from Westland?
Les
from Westland.
There it is.
Point Fire. Hello.
Oh, well, you have been, to be fair to all of us, you've been in that phone.
In Russell. Nice.
Some would say the whole show.
What do we got going on here? What's this one? At least he pronounced Mackinac correctly. Thank you.
Mackinac.
Oh, also she had being that she's never really been to the Upper Peninsula.
And has anybody ever really been to anywhere?
She had never had.
Les, I don't read things right, and neither do I spell things right. If it wasn't for computers, I would never win at Scrabble.
She had never had a pasty before, which is
a what?
A pasty.
You talk about nipple covers?
No, that's funny you should say that, because she was like, I want to try a pasty, and the pasty is the nipple cover, but only because we were in the Upper Peninsula. I was like, okay, I think she means pasty.
Nope.
Do you mean pasty, sweetheart? And she was like, yeah.
You call her sweetheart? You guys are so adorable.
There she is, about to eat her first pasty.
Get closer. We can't see it.
All right, there's the pasty.
You got to go closer to the camera.
There's the pasty. There you go, champion. And there's Andy. Andy about to eat it.
Dun, dun, dun.
It was a fun trip.
As we look at the mating rituals of.
Let's see any others.
Michigandas.
I thought this was kind of funny. We saw this. We went into the
My friend Wes, Crystal loves her some pasties.
pasties. Well, maybe she does love pasties. We don't know how she's pronouncing it because it's written.
Either way, we talking about
but anyway,
nips. Yeah, I'm sorry.
we were walking around. We were walking around Harbor Springs, which is a super ritzy area.
Which part?
Very, very ritzy.
Which part?
Harbor Springs. We were walking around downtown, and we went into the bathroom.
Not to be confused with Harper Woods.
We went into the public library to go to the bathroom because I have to go to the bathroom. At my age, the need to urinate comes on suddenly and urgently.
Yep.
So, but I found this.
It's not a good negotiating position to be in.
No. So, but I had to take a picture of this sign in the bathroom because they were like, please. Oh no.
No, we can do.
Oh no.
I guess I could do something, but
well, that's all right. I mean, I could do.
You
something
could read it
too,
to us.
Technically. Let me just do something real quick.
You really think you can do it?
I can flip it. No, that's not it.
Yeah, no, that's it right there. Go back.
Is that it?
I think.
No, this is it. That's
he did do something. He did do something, you guys.
Please do not flush paper towels, sanitary pads, tampons, tissues and wipes, diapers, cotton balls, kittens and puppies, prosthetic limbs, and hopes and dreams. Do not flush hopes and dreams.
Too late.
I think
those got washed away in the last flood.
Anyway, but I'm going to flip it back, though, because me looking at it like that doesn't make sense.
Can I say this? You looking at your phone at all doesn't make sense. But it's like the talking head said,
I got the big
stop
draft.
making sense.
Got the big draft, though.
You got to put it away, but guess what I got? I got big crypto.
All right.
You don't see me going around saying, hey, everyone.
That's all he does.
Check out Pondcoin, PNDC.
That's all he does.
I'm about to be a millionaire, y'all.
Please, someone change the subject. Send us a
comment.
Too
late. You're over here look at me. I'm a coach in a fantasy football league where we sit around and talk about.
There's the Arctic sea ice.
Wait. Cut back, Dustin. Cut back to climate change intro from 23 minutes ago.
It's only been 23 minutes because you.
Good point. The show's only been 22 minutes long.
Keep changing the subject. So, anywhoozle, here's your Arctic sea ice. Now that gold line.
Ooh, she looks hot.
That gold line is the average extent between 1980 and 2010.
Which gold line? That itty bitty thing?
No, the gold line around there, you idiot. Right
there. It's so tiny.
Yeah, well, that's the line. That's the perimeter of where it was. Oh my gosh.
Just tap.
Yes, I know. Oh no, I gotta tap again.
Tap again.
All right. So, but that's where the perimeter was, and now you can see how much is missing. How much big chunks of sea ice are missing, and all that blue that's absorbing a lot more energy from the sun, warming the ocean. And look, you can see the blue is various phases of melt. So basically, most of the Arctic is like slush right now. Just that solid white area. That's the only thing that's 100% ice in those sectors. So as you can see, the Arctic sea ice has become slush.
Can I say this? Because some people will say, "Oh, you're just pointing out the one that's melting." What about south? What about the south? The anti-Arctics.
Well, the south is in winter right now. So
exactly, I feel like you're feeding us climate change propagandas.
It should be growing because it's winter there.
Exactly,
but
my point exactly.
Potentially because the water is so warm, it's not growing as much as it needs to. So in a few months or next month, the sun's going to rise in the Antarctic and it's going to go to town, melting the sea ice in the Antarctic.
Are you saying the sun's not even shining on the Antarctic?
It is not. It's wintertime there. And the wintertime, it's both poles are 6 months light, 6 months of dark.
This is 12 months ready to do it. Go ahead.
That guy. So anyway, here's the thing though. The Arctic has it's all sea ice. You know, the whole Arctic area.
Ooh, I like with your fingers.
Is you know, as you saw from that image, it's mostly water that's covered with ice. Versus the Antarctic, which is actually a continent, so it's land and there are glaciers on top of the land. But here's the thing: the sea ice that forms around the Antarctic, it sort of acts like a cork that's holding the glaciers from falling into the sea, and that will create massive sea level rise.
Luckily, we got all those deserts.
Miami's
soak
gone.
up that water. Think about that, you guys. I don't think a lot of people have thought about that, but go ahead.
Miami's gone. New York is gone. I mean, all the coastal cities will be gone.
Sierra Desert,
those glaciers
gone.
Like that Doomsday. You know, that's why they call it the
Death Valley, Water Valley.
That's why they call the Doomsday Glacier the Doomsday Glacier, because
the Doomsday.
Because if it were to fall into the sea and melt, it would be chaos.
Which part?
But also the Arctic.
Don't they float, bro?
They float, but there's going to be water displacement then.
Hope floats.
You take a glass, and the glass is filled to the rim, right? And that's the sea level. You put
optimist.
Put a big block of ice in it. What happens, buddy? It all overflows. I'm like Bill Nye the Science Guy here.
Just pour it all down you.
So the problem, if the Antarctic, if those glaciers
You're like
fall
a young
into the
Bill
sea,
Nye with that hair, like a young Nye.
If the glaciers fall into the sea, that'll cause sea level rise. But if the Arctic melts, that just means this Earth starts to absorb a lot more energy. And we're actually on a trajectory. I mean, probably by 2030, we're going to have an ice-free Arctic in the summer. And
First of all, that's a good catchphrase. That's a good hashtag. Go ahead.
The body, the planet, is going to be absorbing so much more energy there because the ice isn't there to reflect energy from the sun back into space. It's going to radically shift the climate. I mean,
sounds radical, dude.
Also, on that point, our thoughts go out to friends and family in Florida, right? Our viewers, any viewers we have in Florida, because there's a hurricane that's bearing down.
Wait, last week we had two hurricanes. You're saying there's another hurricane already?
No, this is the one that was forming last week, but now it's about to make landfall.
By Hawaii. Because there was two over on that side.
You're thinking of one. Those were in the Pacific. This is in the Atlantic Basin.
Woo! We talk about.
It's in the Gulf of Mexico now, heading toward Florida. It's going to be a very dangerous storm, very serious storm. It's so serious, even Ron DeSantis is taking it seriously. So,
did you know that Ron DeSantis is both his political name and his
drag name?
I got it.
Hi,
I'm Rhonda.
Anyway,
Rhonda Santis. Dun 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 dun. I am Rhonda. Dun 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 dun. Speaking of Ron DeSantis, did you see that clip of him being a creep?
Well, you can dig it out.
I will. Go ahead.
While you're digging it out, I'll say, so I hope you were able to catch some of that. This guy can make it very difficult.
Guys, we are all on the same choo-choo
story.
Check in comments. We'll look how many people are impressed by you.
All right, let's see what we got here.
Look how many people are impressed
I love
by
pasties or pasties. LOL, pasties from up north are good. Still doesn't clarify whether or not she said she loves pasties or pasties. You're so lucky, Andy, getting to experience that magic for the first time. It's Andy with an I, BTW. Because I know, Crystal, you would want to know, you wouldn't want to get that right. But I will pass it on to her that she is very lucky. She might beg to differ, but I don't think she will. Did I spell it right? Oh, how about that? Nailed it, right? Did I spell it right?
Nailed
I just said
Nailed it.
You would care, and there you are. You proved it.
I'm nailing my lips back together so I don't say a joke that clearly just exploded in my mind. Didn't matter who's about, what it was, but whatever words you said triggered a joke that instantly wanted to vomit. Dare I say vomit, you guys. And I'm being mindful of Andy.
Anyway. LOL, I think so. What was that one about? Do you remember?
Which
From
one?
Les?
I think so. He's talking about the spelling. He's trying to help out because we over here going,
oh, did I spell it right? I think so. Yeah, I'll be a millionaire as soon as Sheba hits $1.
Listen, Les, I was there. I was a Sheba. I was an NU, dare I say. I was an NU. And guess what? PEPE is sweeping the land. And PEPE just took a big dump last week. Why? Because the devs...
Because it's all a scam?
No,
it's all a Ponzi scheme?
I'm going to allow you to say your words, and then I'm going to correct you for being on your phone for 20 minutes, and then I'm going to answer your...
While you talk about Sheba...
We're not talking about that.
While you talk about crypto, I'm going to do another draft.
Here's the thing, Les. A lot of us left the Shiba Inu because when you say to yourself, what are they at, 6 billion? What's the likelihood they're going to double to 12 billion? What's the likelihood? I'm going to tell you right now. Not very. So then you go, well, what else is out there? PEPE. But didn't they just take a dump? Yes. Why? Because these guys that started the contract, they literally broke the contract and virtually then took that money or the coins And they was like, shh, no one's gonna know. How would they know? They're never gonna find out. They won't know. And they sold that stuff on 4 different exchanges because everybody knows because it's on the blockchain. And now they're probably gonna go to prison. Ultimately, this is wonderful news for you because you can currently buy it at 6 zeros, 8 or 9. And guess what? It's only at 100 million, not 6 billion, 100 million market cap. What's the likelihood of that doubling? I'll tell you right now, extremely. PEPE hasn't got to its second all-time high. It broke every record in the book in 19 days, going to 1.6 billion, 1.5 billies. Oh, I don't care at that point. Granted, the PEPE team right there, they made millies They made their millies. They could just be chilling. But these guys wanted to be, I don't know, more hugged by their moms, is what I assume. Doesn't it all come down to parenting? And ultimately, they took 4% of the total coins and they dumped them on everybody. But there's over 150,000 people around the world that are invested in this PEPE. And it did not even, it was like, I shed cry tear for me. And those devs are called Argentina now. Irrevocably, if you might want to quote me on that one. There's another, some say movement, some say revolution, some say future, which is happening right now, called PNDC. Sounds like pump and dump coin. It's not, but it is a lesson for all of us who have lost, dare I say, our life savings. And dare I say, holding on by our last itty bitty of our fingernails, but we also bite them, so we ain't got much. We got merely, say, 1 day left to correct all ships. But if there's one thing I know about ships is they float. And where do they float? I'll tell you right now, in a pond. And that's what pond is. It's an ecosystem. It's not a coin. I mean, it is a coin. It's pond coin. Don't look it up by pond coin because it's not that. I know it sounds confusing, but even as a musician and an award-winning international producer and performer, I lost my train of thought by trying to do that other bit. But what was it? So pond, right? Oh yeah, it gets confusing because even my own band's names been duplicated multiple times by hundreds of millions of other people. So it can get confusing out there for everyone. And I'm here to show you the way, you guys. I'm here to help you. I'm here to hold your hand. I'm here to carry you. All of a sudden you look down, there was only one set of footprints. Guess what? I was carrying you, you son of a gun. Not to mix metaphors, but if you do want to get to heaven, I suggest you prepare yourself to mine, M-I-N-E, mind. Put your mind on mining. There we go. So I can get all the words out of my head and I'm not confusing. Put your mind on mining pond coin. Because there might be they've been playing some mystery games. I don't know if you ever played that game called Myst. Well, I hated it and lost time and I guess the investment in buying the game. And I also lost it in trying to figure out the mystery of some of this pond coin. And most of it is do nothing. Just sit and wait. Because ultimately, by mining, you're, I believe, not skeptically. What's the other thing? Speculatively. Thank you. You're speculatively going to be buying into a brand new decentralized exchange. Mine, and the slogan is mine pond coin, mine PNDC, earn PEPE. Some say you don't even need to go buy PEPE. I do, because right now it's 666 zeros, whatever. When I first got in PEPE, it was 5 zeros, 209. I was like, bam, 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 bam. Then all that went away. And here we are
I got
today.
an A- on this one. I feel like I'm ready for this draft. I mean, I feel like it.
Hello, Alana. Where are we at up here? Because you just totally ruined the show again with that draft. He's got a fantasy football draft where they sit around.
You all ready for Alana?
Crash.
You'll be a millionaire as soon as. Okay, yeah, blah blah blah. Are you done talking about?
You're making me vomit inside my.
Are you
my
done
throat.
talking about crypto? Have we please finished the crypto?
I don't know. Maybe there's questions. Remember how they were like, great talk, Sean?
Oh, how about this?
Maybe someone could give Dustin one compliment today.
This is Dustin. You're great.
Shut up, Sean. You're embarrassing me.
I like your hair. It's very blue.
I like your surfing safari.
Let go a surfing safari.
Hello, I'm in a Wes Anderson
surfing
film.
Safari.
Are you in a Wes Anderson film?
Man, I mean, are any of us ever in any kind of films, man? I mean, for sure.
That was an impression of Owen Wilson, you guys.
Talking about melting of glaciers.
Yep, it's hot over here. Let me just fan off my crotch area.
As I was spelling her name, I knew it was wrong, but wasn't sure how it was properly spelled, so thank you. No, you know what, Crystal? Thank you.
No, thank you.
Thank you for caring. You're a very considerate person. I dig that.
Is it Jay?
All right, everybody.
How about say congratulations to Alana for having a baby and bringing a new life to save the world?
All right, buddy. Here's a follow-up on the crypto. Les says, yeah, I'm holding, but hey, if you can suggest what I can convert my 1.5 mil Shiba that can get me to be a millionaire faster, I'm listening.
Cash equal to $1 million cash, or is that?
All right. No, answer this question. I'm going to do another draft.
Because Les, guess what? You're hired. You're hired as my new financier. I'm telling you right now, Shiba is at a market cap of $600 billion. Ask yourself, what's the likelihood of it doubling this weekend? Or PEPE that just got dumped on by the devs that may legally need to purchase back 10 trillion, no, more than that, trillions of tokens in order to then burn them because they are going to go bing bong, burned in jail.
Bing, 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 bong.
I don't want you to think burning in jail is the same
That's
thing,
like
but yeah,
Donald
this
Trump.
guy threw me off with the bing bongs, and then
Like Donald Trump.
You're like Donald Trump.
Easy.
Well, I feel like I was over here really cooking. You got to just sometimes let me cook, Sean.
Now you know how it feels.
I do. I'm aware. I'm self-aware enough to know
ahead.
that you're still on your phone.
I will not interrupt you.
No, don't you use this. Don't you use your disgusting. Your disgusting fantasy
I'm just gonna do another draft. I'm gonna do another mock draft.
Oh, look at me. I'm over here with my shorts off in my fantasy world. That's how you sound right now. We're fighting, you guys. Why? I don't know. He won't. My eyes are up here, bud. His eyes aren't even on the screen. Like on a 2D, not even a 3D world. I'm talking about 2D, just visually. I'm alone. Some would say abandoned, but then that would be my fears. So Les, you think 6 billion can be doubled, or do you think 100 million? I don't even, or 100 million I think is where Pepe's at. Pondcoin, it's at 50 million. Look, this is not financial advice. I guess I'm supposed to say this, but listen to every word I'm saying. Thank you, bud. I really nailed that joke. I can cut all this later, but I really did nail that joke, and I appreciate you for joining. I've been working on it for a while.
It's a good one.
And I was like, oh, here it comes. Oh, here it comes.
Here it comes.
Because you need to jump into the pond, bud. You need to start something called spawning. We don't even know. Okay. We do know. We spawned $1 million for the creator who created who created Pepe. I'm sorry. I just had to do the him looking at his phone.
You're talking about crypto.
And I'm trying to teach you.
I have nothing to add. You can't teach me because I don't believe in it.
I don't believe in your fantasy football.
Exactly. Exactly.
Yet it still matters and it's still out there. Good. I hope you go.
Good.
Good. I hope you walk
Talk
over there.
about your crypto. That's more
Good. Me and my friends will.
Crypto is more fantasy than fantasy.
Says the guy wearing a wig and picking little imaginary men for imaginary
They're
team.
not imaginary men. They're very real men.
He's picking real men for his fake team that they all then go, oh, look at us. I'm these guys, and I choose these guys. And then we go, oh, you won, or oh. Fantasy football's 123. You're right. I can make a little short of that one right there. Fantasy football, making fun of you with your fantasy.
Well, how about one of you, me making fun of crypto, huh? Why can't we do that one?
Go ahead. Can't, because you know it's a financial revolution.
It is a Ponzi scheme.
Well, that's Ponzi. P and D. Pond coin. Because everything feels like a Ponzi. Because kind of it is. But guess what? Guess what else is a Ponzi? Our banking system. Guess who sits at the top of that pyramid? I'll tell you. The banks guy, the owner, the guy who gets all the money. How about that? That's who.
The owners, most of them are publicly
Get out,
held.
buddy. I said I was cooking.
Most of them are publicly held.
We're
so
already fighting.
The money goes really largely to the 1%.
He's gonna make me. He's gonna make me. That's a joke, and it's not funny to do abusive language jokes.
Yeah. Well, you're on a roll today, buddy. First,
I can't even do an apology. I can't even do an apology
because of the long hair.
Can't even do an apology without this guy coming
then
back.
Then that I was weird.
Oh, now I want to listen.
Right.
Oh.
No, go ahead. I got to finish this draft.
You can't even do a burn on crypto.
I've got to finish this.
Because you're too worried about the fella you're joining. You're like, oh, me and this fella.
Right. That's right.
Am I jealous? Maybe. Listen. Can I just say this? Hey, Alana! Yes, swim in the pond. Go to only pond0x.com. Or, if you're on the Twix, formerly known as Twitter, currently known as X, transitionally known by me, hashtag I created this, you sons of Twix with a capital X. No capital L's. The heat is on, and I am cooking. Let me cook it. I'm out here. Oh, and Sean is picking fellas.
Another A. I'm crushing these drafts.
A for what? Asshole.
That was here are the projections. Oh, I'll have the second most number of points. So.
Look what I'm doing, Sean. Look at the screen.
I feel
Look
like,
at this other screen.
I feel like I'm ready. I feel like I'm ready for this draft.
People are giving you thumbs down, and it's mostly me.
It's like I don't even have to do another one of these.
But yet,
I will
he's going
anyway.
to ruin the rest of the show.
But I will anyway. But I will do just one more. Talk about crypto more. All right, let's see what's going on.
You're right. I should, because I'm trying to help someone.
Hello, Alana.
And now you can congratulate her about.
Oh, here we go.
Simon.
Interesting stuff. I'll swim in the pond.
There,
See, you already sold them. You already sold them. When you've sold it, stop selling.
Congratulations, Alana, for having.
Oh, congratulations, Alana.
Silex.
For having.
Silex, the savior.
Silex, the savior of Earth. I hope it works out that way for sure.
I'm a prophet.
Thanks, Sean.
Who doesn't make money, mind you, last. So don't listen to a word I've said, but I'm about to. What? Work it out now. I'm about to. I'm gonna be a rich millionaire too. And then you be going flip for.
Dustin looks like a character from Trainspotting with that wig.
Thank you.
Agreed.
Better than being called Smurf.
Agreed. LOL. He just did. PNDC. What's PNDC?
Pond coin. You son of a gun. I shouldn't have high-fived that. That's what I'm upset about. I'm upset that I high-fived when you got me on.
I'm gonna get that clip.
Oh, are you? You're gonna do one thing for the goddamn. Now I'm gonna walk away.
I'm here. Okay.
Oh, you are. Yeah. I'm gonna break your phone again.
Dustin looks like a darts fan. Agreed. The heat today is 109.
Let him cook.
Let him cook. That is so insensitive. Let them cook.
Oh no, like
Oh
us.
my
We're cooking.
gosh.
We're on fire. Like
The
we're
heat
cooking.
today is
We're
109.
charbroiling these
She
ribs.
put a skull, and you're like, let him cook.
I'm
How
charbroiling these
dare
ribs.
you? Alana, I apologize.
Are you?
And I'm sorry that you have to bear the brunt of
You don't have to
this
bear.
climate emergency.
Nothing. No.
Yeah.
I think I was grossed out by myself on that one.
Saw a link to it on your Facebook. Yeah, saw a link to what? You gotta
To the show, Sean.
Oh, okay.
The
All right.
show we're doing.
All right.
people.
Nice job promoting it. Nice job. Nice job promoting it. So that 7 people could come
Let
check
me
it out.
ask you, are any of your fantasy football fella friends, are any of them viewing the show that you're
They
currently...
might be, because they know that I'm pick number 2, and they're probably hoping that I'll divulge who my first round pick is.
Guess what?
I'm guessing. That's my guess.
I'll tell you right now, they're all chicken to not make a comment.
Thank you for being here, Les. Super excited that you're here, Les. Welcome to the island.
Welcome to
Clearly,
Meltdown
this guy's melting. He's melting
Island.
down a little.
You're melting because
Good. LOL. He's like 15 minutes in the past.
you're like 15 minutes.
Yeah. Always is, Les. The heat between you two. LOL. We should just kiss already.
Too late.
LOL. Linked
Too
upon.
late.
No. I've been here before. Oh yeah. Well, welcome back. We're glad you're back. We're glad you're back.
Who?
Les from Westland, not to be confused with Wes from Lestland.
Either way, you're gonna pay more.
Unless you go to
Something.
TJ Maxx.
Nope.
Who?
I don't know. I wish I
Oh,
did. know.
Payless. Oh, but they don't exist anymore. Actually.
Who?
Where's the mouse? I can't find the mouse, buddy. Where'd it go? Look, it's
Right
gone.
here.
Oh.
Look, you.
Where'd it go? Why is it over?
Right, up.
Oh, there. I got it. All right, I got it, buddy.
Did you?
Hey, he's almost caught up. I'm almost caught up.
Les, I'm gonna need you to take it
I'm
from
never
up here
I'm never
and go
really
less with
never
it.
really caught up.
Okay? I feel like you're more with it. I'm gonna need Les to be a little bit
Oh my
less with it.
gosh.
I don't want to start flexing, but now I feel like I should because oh no, my arm went numb as I tried to flex. Bro, my arm went numb as I tried to flex.
So don't flex.
Yeah. Yep.
Why would you flex anyway?
I mean, maybe Trump's right. Just don't move as much. You only got so much energy. You only got so much lifetime. Don't waste it moving around, running out that energy young.
Have you seen that mugshot of him? That's so funny.
You mean this one?
Yeah.
I'm coming for you, America.
He is so angry.
Look out here, I'll come, America. You want to do this? Huh? Don't make me use my laws. Yeah, I'm showing that he's abusive to our collective conscious. Go ahead.
Yes, he is. No, we're done. We're
What?
not done. We're done with this segment. What's next?
Welcome to the next segment. What segments? We got them. All kinds of segments.
What's going on in Google? What are the biggest?
What I'm going to try to show you right now is
boy.
this.
Oh. Oh my God, he just doesn't know how to smile. That is so awkward.
It's the worst thing you've ever seen in your life. This is my night. This is why I can't sleep the last 3 days. This.
That is
I'm afraid.
terrifying.
I'm afraid somebody will let me down. And then every time I try to comfort myself, I just remember that. Look! Look into the smile, Sean!
No, I'm seeing
Look
it.
into the smile! Don't look away into your phone!
That's idiot!
Don't look
It's
into
horrible.
your fantasy world! You must know what is coming!
I gotta go.
The end of the world is approaching, Sean! You wanted front row seats!
I know it is. I just gotta do one more draft. Why are you doing this? What's going on in Google, buddy? Stop it! Enough!
He's really starting to get freaked out.
Oh my God!
That's what I like about it. Hi everyone, welcome to Meltdown Island. This is called Comforting Co's. It's a brand new segment of our show where we comfort one another rather than pick each other apart. Some people, a lot of people, you back me up on this.
What?
A lot of people write into the show and ask me for personal advice on relationships.
No, it's something about this. Something about this. Not about what you just said. It's just about that. I can't believe I got this player that late in the draft.
They'll ask me about financial advice. Ultimately, Sean, Comforting Cove is the destination we all shoot for. To what? Tagline, bro. Tagline.
Comfort each other?
To comfort each other, you son of a gun, dude. Talk about somebody derailing the brand new hit sensation, Comforting Cove, with DUSTiN and
Sean Hanlon. What about the Google? Are we going to do a Google segment this week? I mean, you're comforted. You're good.
Bro, I was doing this for you.
Everything's going to be okay.
I was going to do this bit to hopefully make old hairy knuckle arms feel better.
Hairy knuckle arms?
Look, Robin Williams.
Uncalled for, buddy. It's uncalled for. I hate drafting this guy.
Maybe pick a different guy. Maybe somebody who has a better heart.
Well, I mean,
maybe don't look at their bodies.
He was the best available at the time.
Because you're looking at just their bodies.
Yeah. I know. I see what's happening. I get it.
But you're not looking at even their stats. Let's say.
The
irony.
No,
the thing is you're not even looking at stats.
I am looking at the stats.
No, you're not. You just said I'm looking at their hot bodies. Correct me if I'm wrong. Correct me.
I didn't say anything.
Correct me if I'm wrong. Correct me. Correct me if I'm wrong.
You said that.
So as advice, I would say, fight it out, let out those emotions, and then realize you can just go, welcome to Comforting Cove. This has been another Comforting Cove with
Sean Hanlon
and DUSTiN Sexy Goddamn. Oh, God. Wait, you missed it. That was going to be a very funny bit until you ruined it. It doesn't check out because you're not enjoying the show.
Damn it. I waited too long on that guy. What have I What is going on? Is this an assassination?
This is an investigation. Welcome to the new investigation hit piece.
Look, I don't have to talk.
What's on your phone? Who's your
you.
next pick?
That's just what my league mates who are watching the show
league
are hoping
mates.
For.
My man says league mates.
All right, then.
No one wants to see what you're doing right now. They can't see it.
Yeah, they can.
No, they can't.
They might. Hey, stop it.
The thing is, I know I can knock it out of his hand, okay? If I'm going to be honest right now, break the fourth wall, I could easily knock that phone right out of his hand.
Totally.
Possibly crack it. Definitely if I stomp on it. However, there's a part of me that is only doing it for the comedy bit. And I know that comedy is not worth hurting someone else. This has been another message from Comforting Cove.
So what's going on
with DUSTiN and Long Dong Shong Long.
And me, yeah, me. What's going on Google?
Well, thanks for asking. Dijovic. Did you know, Vic, that's a word? Oh, Michael Jackson. What year are we in?
What's going on?
1900s?
We asked AI to write a song in the style of Michael Jackson, so that's why it's
oh, I should continue reading. Thank you.
I'm super curious.
What's up with your friends who comment words? Kanye West, not asked. Kanye wasn't asked anything as far as I know.
What's going on?
This has been another segment of friends watching other friends in fantasy drafts. Ruin shows.
I'm just practicing. It's not an actual draft.
So you're not even,
I'm practicing.
Goodbye.
So
long. Goodbye.
I mean, what?
He's not even really doing a draft, you guys. He's doing a practice draft.
Well,
he's making
the draft is later tonight. I've got to practice.
I'm coming to see you, Elizabeth.
Oh, for you, anyone younger than 50, anyone younger
That's
than
the big one.
You're anyone younger than 50 who's watching this. That's from a show from the 70s.
Here I come, baby.
Starring a comedian that's been dead for 30 years.
I'm going to see you, hon.
Oh, I got that guy. Yes. Oh, I hope that works out like that.
He's not even in frame.
What?
To be observed for the segment, friends judging other friends in fantasy football drafts who ruin shows. That's a better title. Title time.
So what else we got going on here?
Wouldn't you like to know?
I'm reasonably
Non-comment
curious.
reader. Look at them comments blowing up.
Oh my God! Okay.
Yep, I asked you while you was lost in your fantasy of a fantasy
What's
draft.
going on?
Not even a real draft. Not even a real fantasy draft. It's a pretend fantasy draft.
Benny Breeze almost caught up.
I need
Unless
to break something.
Unless we keep commenting for sure.
Ah!
Right. America.
If I don't make it to tomorrow, know that it's his fault, everyone. Okay?
Hey, Vigile.
You don't even care.
Can't believe I'm able to watch. I'm always working. Something good from being home with COVID. Oh no.
Vicky, no bump.
Well, I'm sorry. You know, I heard that COVID is going to be making.
I know. I had
fierce
it.
Comeback.
I had it yesterday.
I have to go. He almost looks like you, Dustin.
Let's talk about this.
What?
Because COVID is popping up everywhere.
Yeah.
I'm on what they call the socials, and I hear across the country people are definitely having it, which is reason 3062 of why Dustin doesn't leave the house.
Ba, 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 ba.
Let him cook.
Ba, 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 ba.
Let him cook.
Dustin doesn't leave the house. No! That was so funny.
That
Thanks,
was from
Alana.
like 2 shows ago, bro.
What? No.
Yes, it was.
No.
That was when you laughed at me all silently while I was trying to do a new segment.
Blonde, bouncy curls on point. Thank you. Oh, I started. I didn't select it. There it is. LOL. Long Dong Sean Long.
See?
Right.
You're so far behind. We had to now bring back up Long Dong
LOL. Sanford and Son. Les gets it. See, Les gets it.
Definitely gets us.
Jeez,
we're
that scream that you scrumped, Dustin, right in the eardrums. Yeah. We spiked. Don't spike. We can't
Hi,
spike.
everyone. I'd like to take a moment and apologize to the community,
I'm a
which
nurse.
is something
Yep.
Pepe
It's on
Devs
the
could
rise.
do.
Thank you.
Pepe Devs could do what I'm doing. Hi, I'd like to apologize to the community.
Apologize. I got to finish this draft.
No. You mean the pretend draft?
It's a practice draft. Go ahead. Finish what you were saying, buddy.
It's done.
No, it's not.
It's
It
over.
can't be done.
It's over. If you're not watching, then it's not happening.
Do it. I'm watching. Okay, I'm watching.
Now, so.
Hey, look. I got another A.
Oh, I can break that phone.
The projection is that I'll have the second most points again. So I'm ready. I feel like I'm ready for this draft.
Lord, I'm coming to visit you.
Should we do Roses and Thorns? Is it time for Roses and Thorns?
Wouldn't you like to know?
Mock draft. Yes, that's correct. It's a mock draft, but
literally, you're
practice.
mocking me.
Yeah.
While you're over here
maybe.
I'm drafty. I'm not always,
Roses and thorns, roses and thorns, roses and thorns, roses and thorns. It is time for roses and thorns. Roses.
We're the thorniest.
Thorns. Roses and thorns. I'd like to give you a rose, Dustin. For your choice in the blue hair.
I love how
to match
he's
the
making
blue
them up. You
background.
see that he's making these roses. This is not something he thought.
Dustin, I'd like to give you a rose.
Oh, you're such a lying son of a... Oh, my
for
God.
your very interesting talk on crypto.
This is the moment of the show where I punch Sean in the face. This is our new segment. We're going to start a slap league.
I am crushing it. As always, a thorn to climate change, I think.
Well, this is a very good time to say thorn to Sean for his mocking me with his fantasy fake draft. It's not even a real draft, and yet he's spending more time looking on that screen and not looking at me up here on this screen.
What? I'm looking.
Hey, bud.
Hey.
But I'm still upset. No, I'm upset.
Hey, a rose to Mackinac Island, I'd say. I mean, I really had a very enjoyable time.
It was a very
and
fun,
if you
picturesque
haven't
picture.
been, you might want to check it out.
Are you inviting me? Okay.
No, I'm
Okay.
not. I mean, I already went. It's done. We can't go back in time and invite you.
But like next year, right? We have a cottage. You guys have a
We're not going every year.
condolos.
We're not going every year. We'll probably go again for maybe 10 years. Although she did kind of like it. I mean, we're not going to lie to you. She did like it, so we might go again. But
a lot of girls like to go to places.
I don't know what we would do on the island that would be different, such that she would want to do it again next year.
I look like a ghost.
She usually wants to do more. She prefers the interesting choice. And a rose to Andy.
And yet somehow
a rose to Andy.
She chose this guy.
I am the interesting choice.
I'm cooking, bro. You got me on fire over here. I'm cooking.
Because you would think that, the typical choice for her would be like some hot guy with money and the fancy cars. But instead she goes for me, which is the more interesting
Completely
choice. The exact opposite.
Hi, everyone. Welcome to Roses and Thorns. This is the part of the show where Sean tries to make up for looking at his phone all show, and I make sure that he knows he did wrong. He did wrong. He did real wrong.
A rose to me for doing like 5 mock drafts and getting an A on each one. What are you doing? What's with the...
These were all multiple fake drafts that you've been putting me through.
Yeah.
Not one that you're like got a
Every
one.
time I said I got an A, that was a different draft. So
my knees. My knee just gave out.
How many of those did I do?
My knee just gave out, bro.
What do you think? I keep showing the same one?
What I'm trying to say is that I can no longer stand from the weight of your choices on my life. Not to be dramatical. I was cooking, bro. I was cooking.
I'd say a rose to the disappearing sea ice.
Surprise! It's fake hair.
Shocked! Shocked to hear that fake hair would be used on a show like this.
Guess what? I have too many feelings for your feelings, so...
Hey, I like the rose for the Comfort Cove. I'd like to give a rose a Comfort Cove. I think it's a very sweet segment.
Thank you, bro. You know what it does is it takes sweetness from within to create sweetness without.
It looks like, is this the Giants, the football team that traded for him?
If you just allow me, I could help, the spirit inside of you.
Who is that guy?
You know what I mean?
Defensive end. He's a defensive end. I don't draft them.
Oh, you don't like...
All right.
You don't like ends?
Hey, easy.
What? I'm just talking about football.
I'm not good at ends.
Sounds right.
Okay.
Elton John, what happened?
Well, there it is.
Discharged following
hospitalization.
Goodbye, Yellow Brick Road.
Nailed it.
Thank you. Did you just bitch slap my high five?
No, it was a backhand high five.
No. That would be like this. That would be a agreed upon.
Go back. Rewind.
I was right here, and you did it again.
I was a backhand.
As many flowers as I gave you last week for that high five.
Anyways.
This week you're gonna slap me with high fiving. What is pawn coin? High five back slapping.
Elton John needed hip surgery
twice
due to a fall in 2021. After his most recent slip, the Rocket Man, this is a singer, went to the hospital.
He no rockin' no more.
Precautionary measure. All right, then. Well.
Don't you precautionary
measure. Is it
measure.
time, buddy?
Is there any more questions about I could help you with? Okay.
Oh, wait, here's one. Sean, can you sing Breaking Up is Hard to Do by Neil Sedaka? You seem like you should be with that doo-wop wig on. There you go. I should be doing like a doo-wop song. With the doo-wop.
Every bubble of you can't you see? Boo 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 you can guess what? Breaking up is hard to do. Hey, they say that breaking up is hard to do.
I took the low. I don't know if you noticed.
Love.
Where has Mark been?
I'll tell you, it's like he's one of them dollar bills that is just floating in the hypothetical.
Floating in the ether. Well, hopefully he'll come back again someday because I miss Mikula.
Yep. Mikula, did you see that thing about Ron DeSantis' face?
I'm going to do another draft. I mean, if you're going to show it again, I'm going to do another draft. Yes! Crystal is excited that Micula's been back.
I think
Micula's
she was
back.
excited about the face.
Or she was excited about me doing another draft.
And I will not let you down.
That is so awkward.
It's the tongue. It's the tongue in the teeth.
I will not let you down.
The tongue.
It's like in that moment he was remembering someone on his staff being like,
Oh, remember when I let
no,
my wife
after
down?
you do it, you got to smile. When you hit it, smile. And he just doesn't know how. He's the worst.
I'm happy. I'm happy. I'm not great at impressions, but I'm happy. Sean?
What?
I was excited about the duet you guys just did. That's what it was.
Oh.
He doesn't care. He's drafting. He's fake. He's mocking you guys, really. He's really mocking the whole island. If I could really...
No, I was trying to find something else.
Oh, were you? You don't have to yell about it.
Because here's the thing. It was...
What, Sean? What was it?
That reminded
what,
me.
Sean? Tell us what it was. This son of a bitch. Look, you done made me do it. You might.
Where is it? I don't know where it is. But it reminds me of the Kai one, and I don't know where it is. But you know the one I'm talking about, right?
I like that show. They're funny.
That's funny. That's funny. All right. Well, there it is, buddy. There it is. I got to go do my draft. Let's stop the insanity, huh?
Corporations are not people.
They're not people.
Gosh, I just wait for just any sort of pulse from you.
What?
Also, hey, big government.
Yeah, get out of our JJs.
We wear wigs, for we are all one.
Mm-hmm.
We are the vagina. We are the children.
I was excited about the duet you guys did, and then you did it, and it wasn't so good. Ha! DeSantis. Yeah, he's the worst. God bless America. Roses for the duet. Thank you. That's
it was
nice.
mostly me, but you were definitely there.
I came in with the low, and I came in with the low.
Came in with
the
like a
bass.
wrecking ball for sure.
I came in like a wrecking ball.
Boom, boom.
I do like that Miley Cyrus.
Boom, 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 boom. I can buy myself flowers. Doom, boom, doom, boom, doom.
Yeah, she good. All right then. Well, I think we've done it all. We've said it all, right? The only thing we haven't said is thanks and great work. Rose to all of our commenters.
Engagement out the
Thank you
Yahoo.
very much for being here. The show would literally be nothing without you.
I thank myself for helping others achieve their own financial risk goals. Risk-free. There we go.
For perpetuating the propaganda on crypto. Yeah, good job.
You're making me vomit again.
All right then.
Maybe I just have acid reflux. Post time.
Hey, thanks everyone for coming. We hope you come back next week.
Maybe.
When potentially we do another Comfort Cove.
Maybe we are cooking. This one's good. Then we can write all this stuff up in the crazy air. Oh! I'm doing the Ron smile.
I mean, I can't even try to smile like that.
It's very tight in the lips. Very tight.
Yeah. Rose to a thorn to me.
Oh, here you
though.
go. Do tight lips.
Thorn to me for not being able to find that Kai video.
Thorn to you for continuing to look at the... Is this one of those moments where you need to open up, bud? Because it seems like you might need comforting because you're comfort scrolling right now.
I'm doing another draft.
You know, we were just in post time. What comes after that?
The end.
And you can't give the lovely Islanders that come out with their coconut brassieres on.
Well, I'm just
and
trying,
their little
I'm just trying to finish one more.
lays, their little fancy grass skirts, and you can't
Trying
even
to-
look over at
Trying
them
to finish one more thing here.
to
real
say
quick.
thank you for coming to Meltdown.
Wait, don't go yet. I gotta.
Thank you for.
Wait, don't go yet.
You already said
I gotta
it's over.
show something though.
Do you?
Yeah.
Hmm.
I gotta. Where is it though? I don't know.
Some would say it's that lost dollar. Thanks for
Where
the
did that
bond.
dollar go?
And I'll thank you, Les.
All right, fine. I can't find it. Okay,
As
I
a new
didn't find it.
fam, A new fam in the pan. That's not how you say it.
Nice work, everybody. Nice work today. Nice work, you buddy. Fun show. Fun show, gang. Oh wait, did we get that last one?
What?
From Les from Westland.
Well, I was talking to him directly. I didn't necessarily need to bring it up.
LOL. Thanks for
But
the
you were
PN.
over
Oh,
in
yeah.
your phone. Oh, it's fun. Huh? We like to have fun here.
Great show. See you. Bye.
We like to have fun over here on Meltdown Island. We like to joke. We like to have fun. And I'm sorry, but we're not going to apologize for it.
No.
Bye, everyone. Welcome to Meltdown Island.